Hey everyone, here's a quick video on how to log on to the World History Project. Click on this button that says Acellus. It will take you to joining the web page. Type your name, your first name, your last name, your email address. Make sure it's your school email address. And then down here, the password that you use, make sure you have it be capitals, lowercase, so a capital W, H, P for World History Project if you like, and then your 4 favorite numbers. If you're somebody that forgets things, you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then an exclamation point. It needs a capital letter, it needs lowercase letters, it needs numbers and a symbol. All right? If it doesn't work, that's because you did not use the required symbols and numbers. So if you have any trouble getting a password that works, let me know, or otherwise logging in, let me know. Once you're, and then you have to click this little box down here. Once you've logged in, you're going to go to a website that looks like this. This is the world in 1750. I can't quite get the screen. Let's see if I can make the screen bigger. Well, there we go. And these are the lessons that we learned this week. We learned how to zoom in and zoom out in history through the Draw Your History activity. We learned about the danger of a single story and how to get multiple perspectives from the novelist Adichie. And this week you're going to pick one of these 3 articles to read and respond, and you'll also watch what the world was like in 1750 overview this week. Tomorrow you will be taking an assessment. This is your pre-assessment for this class. I'm not grading your score on this, but I am going to grade your growth from this. So make sure you only spend an hour on this assignment. When you click on this where it says assessment, it will start your timer. As I said, only work for 1 hour. You're going to be beginning the assessment during your open conferencing class on Tuesday or Wednesday. Okay? So once you click on it, there's 12 pages up here. I'm going to go back to the first page. First page has the question. This is the essay question you're going to be asked. Evaluate the extent to which globalization, that means all the interconnectedness of all the people in our globe, since the Second World War has benefited everyone. So has it been a good thing, and why? That's the statement. And you're going to look at different documents to help you decide to what extent has globalization been good. Okay? Again, this all sounds so crazy because we haven't done a lot of work in this class. So you're starting at 0, and that's where I won't be surprised if that's where you end up at the beginning of the class. We'll see growth from there. So don't worry if your score is low for your first essay. You'll be looking at different graphs and texts. So read the graph and texts and decide, does this evidence show that globalization has been of a benefit or not? So there's 7 documents altogether that you need to look at to use before you write your essay. You can read those before you start writing. But once you start writing, you should only spend 1 hour writing. This is the rubric we're going to use to analyze your growth in writing. You'll probably start out on the right-hand column, emerging, because you don't know a lot about history and how to write critically through history. And every time you go up a level, I'll give you full credit for that next essay. So if you start at 0 on your first document based question, and then in 2 weeks you write another essay and you get a developing score, I'm going to give you full credit for it, which is proficient. Proficient is where I expect you to be at the end of the trimester, or at least making growth. The chances of you getting advanced are lower because it's a very hard bar. It's a high bar set. If you have any questions about this, please let me know. If you can't make it to the class where we're completing this essay, let me know, and I will reopen the essay box for you so that you can submit it at a later time. But I'd rather we all do it together, and you definitely have to do the pre-assessment before you do any other assessments because I grade on growth. All right, thank you.